That's right, you read the title. Hollywood is a dying industry, and today I'll explain you why, so let's get to it. Hollywood has been dying for a little while now, a few years now, as we all know, and 50 years ago, or a long time ago, or something like that, it was the prime hotspot of all entertainment. It was where all entertainment used to come out of. But now entertainment is being made with from many other places. Like for example, I'm even taping this YouTube video in my own bedroom. So yeah, so entertainment can be made lots of other places. So what's bad about Hollywood? Well, nobody wants to go to just one place to be able to make entertainment. Not everybody has the time to just make entertainment in Hollywood. Whereas you can make YouTube videos anywhere. And TikTok videos too, you can make those anywhere. As long as you have a camera. It's pretty revolutionary, ain't it? Well, yeah. Well, also one good the first main reason why Hollywood is dying is because there are lots of good is because young people don't care about Hollywood like they used to, or just people in general don't care about as much anymore. Like, for example, let's say you go into a movie, or kids go to a movie. Are they likely going to care about who's starring in it? No, they just want a good movie. It's the same thing with general people as well. Like, especially young people just don't care anymore. And we have true evidence of this by the failure of Quibi. Now, in case you don't know what Quibi is, it is actually it stands for Quick Bites in 10 minutes or less of like Hollywood produced entertainment with Hollywood actors and such. And it had a few other problems with it, but it was clearly a older person's view of what young people wanted. So that is basically one huge problem with Hollywood is that young people don't care about anymore. So hence won't be passed down to future generations to where Hollywood will just be forgotten about. Also, another key reason why Hollywood is a dying industry is network television. Now, how is network television part of Hollywood, you might ask? Well, it's made Hollywood, and nobody wants to watch anything anymore on a scheduled basis. Which leads, especially with lots and lots of commercials, when they can pay when you don't have to when you can watch stuff for free without ads on YouTube, with ads on YouTube and TikTok. That's a pretty good advantage. And also, one thing that I might add is that there aren't any good ways to watch Hollywood entertainment anymore. Cable, satellite, and streaming have all gone up, and although antennas aren't bad for some people, this is only if you live in the city. If you live far out in the country, then you're not going to be able to get many channels with an antenna. And I know I have free streaming services, but those aren't most likely going to get you the new hot stuff. So yeah, that's another big problem with Hollywood, is the network television associated with it. Also, third reason why is because people just can't go ahead, is because of the cameras. Now, I know many people are going to oppose me on this, but they still use these big expensive cameras to record all the Hollywood cinema stuff. Like they still use dedicated cameras. And meanwhile, phones can record, even a mid-range phone even some mid-range phones, like around the $500 price point, or even the $400 price point, my cat is meowing, sorry. It can actually, they can actually record Hollywood videos that look just as good as Hollywood entertainment cameras do. And everybody has phones. I mean, even I'm recording this on my phone. So that is one thing that does make it costly for sure. And to show you that phones are getting even better and better, I'm recording this on my iPhone 8 Plus, which has a pretty grainy front camera, but let me show you what happens when I switch over to the back. I'm recording a clip of my room from the back camera. This is how good it looks. Yeah, I know, pretty crazy, right? Obviously, you can get tripods for phones and all that good stuff. Making this a pretty good, make Hollywood cameras look like obsolete trash. Final problem before I get to the final bigger problem is that makeup. Now on scary movies and such, this isn't a problem, but on just movies and TV shows when they're just supposed to be playing general people, yeah, it's especially with women, not men mostly, but women especially have like the most makeup I've ever seen. Like, even regular people don't wear that much. I'm like, why? That doesn't make much sense. It just uses up its time to put on and such. Also, a much bigger problem is common stereotypes that Hollywood uses. Now, you probably have seen many Hollywood movies and TV shows that have one common stereotype within a character. Now, there's many different stereotypes, so I'm not going to name them all, but here's one in particular that is really a big problem. How they view people from the southeastern part of the country. Yeah, I'm sure you've probably seen some sort of Hollywood movie or TV show that is supposed to take place in the southeastern part of the country, when they seem to come off all rednecky and everything like that. Well, and they view people from Hollywood as nice and nice and nice. Well, yeah, I know for a fact that southeastern people are now like that. In fact, I had a relative once who was moving to southeastern part of the country, and she was just a kid at the time. She actually asked her mother if everybody was going to be being an all rednecky and such because of the TV shows and such that she would watch. So yeah, that's a pretty big Those are just some problems of Hollywood overall. Hope you all enjoy this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you like this type of content. And I have a Twitter and Instagram, as well as 2 other channels and a website, all linked below in the description. And as always, peace out.